Deliver trophies to asses. Face.
I bet those traitors awesome.
Loving the fancy armor.
Where's Talana? Maybe upstairs.
Yeah, the dragon's 2 hex move's really important. So for mine, I jumped into the middle of them, firebombed my own dragon with the AoE firebomb spell you get, and did the poison.
Maybe Lygan knows where they are.
And then flew out and I think the plan was to heal, but I don't think I needed to actually use the heal.
Bones are tired. Been working too damn hard.
Hey, dude.
You have trophies? I can hang on to them until the Sunhawk returns.
Where are Assis and Talana?
Assis received word about Red Maw and rushed out. Talana found out a short time later and had to follow.
They both went alone?
Assis left without his thrush. Talana did as well. No, I saw some outlanders follow after her.
I wouldn't put it past Assis to try something underhanded to get the kill. Where have they gone? I have to help if I can.
You might be right. They've gone southeast, headed for the spear shafts. You'd better hurry.
Oseram tries to kill the Sun King, and Honora saves his life.
Have you found Talana?
I'm working on it. Who else just became a thrush?
Arctic. I see him rising to the top very quickly. He reminds me of myself at his age.
What will you say when I bring in a Thunderjaw trophy?
That's a wonderful goal. Perhaps you can have Arctic give you some tips.
We've already killed Thunderjaws.
What exactly is Red Maw?
The meanest of all Thunderjaws. Some say the first. One swipe of its tail and 5 hunters go down. Its stomps can send boulders tumbling before it. More than a few have been crushed under their weight. And thus, many have died trying to defeat it.
Can you tell me what happened during the massacre?
Many people
Terrible
died.
time. King Jiran purged loyal subjects and traitors alike throughout the Sundom. He even called out members of our lodge.
Why?
Some spoke out against the killing. And when the soldiers came for them, we all objected. And for that crime, those who were not arrested were forced to watch our comrades murdered in the Sun Ring. I shouldn't say more.
Please, tell me what happened that day in the Sun Ring.
Normally, victims of the Sun Ring fell within minutes as the crowd cheered their deaths. But not with our Hawks. They stood alone against wave after wave of machines. Hours passed, the men taking turns fighting as the others rested. The crowd's mood turned, rallying around our men. Some of them left, their bloodlust unsated. We members stayed and watched till nightfall.
Because they're all skilled hunters, so they're just owning the Sun Ring.
What happened in the Sun Ring at nightfall?
The sun had set, and only firelight and the glow from the machines lit the ring. It was then the court released a behemoth. Several Hawks at once jumped into the ring to fight alongside the condemned. They had snuck in their weapons. I wish I had as well. The machine didn't discriminate. It crashed into the stand, devastating spectator and fighter alike. It was a slaughter.
Oh, really? Because we took a behemoth 1v1.
And how did the battle in the Sun Ring come to an end?
Talana's father climbed atop a behemoth and with one well-placed spear destroyed it, just as a second knocked him to his death. Her brother and the others fought this second behemoth, falling one by one as they put themselves between the beast and the stands. And so we and the spectators were saved. Those who had once cheered for their deaths thanked the dying men for their very lives.
What a brave end. And how terrible that no one speaks of it.
Assis said that he'd find Red Moss southeast of here, near the spear shafts. Hurry, if you want to catch him.
Got a loot box. And 2 skills. Are we saving up for fighting back or probably disarm traps and tinker, I think? Alright, where are we headed? Find Talana. Let's go from here. Ooh. Oh, it's a bit sleepy. Go. Oh. You lucky turkey, there was medicine. Stalkers, hey?
How much did Assis pay you?
That sounds like her.
Leaping lamb's horns!
The sun sees all!
I won't lose anyone else!
These must be the Outlanders that followed Talana. Looks like Assis hired some thugs.
So was at the door. Who's there? Goons. Hired goons. I don't remember hiring any goons.
Watch the flanks!
Should have see if I could have found a stalker.
It didn't hit!
Oh, that's the problem with multi-shot, I guess. Oh, that last minute duck. Talon will be fine against one. I can loot, right?
That's a miss.
Oh, I'm sitting there like they're all like part of a hunting club. I'm thinking like why he would do this, but if she brings in the Redmaw trophy, she becomes the Sunhawk. Ooh, Sunhawk Aloy. That's got a nice ring to it.
Thank you. I should have seen this coming. Of course he would hire men to keep me from Redmaw. They died for his pride.
Where is Assis now?
He's gone after Redmaw. This way. Hurry!
Why is Assis going after Redmaw alone?
For the trophy.
Vanity. He doesn't want to share credit for the kill with his thrush. My sponsor did the same. Went after Redmaw alone out of pride. Even though he knew we needed to unseat Assis.
This is gonna be good.
I'm not sure where Assis and Redmaw went from here.
I can follow their tracks.
You're not sure
This
where
way.
Redmaw went. You
destroyed
can
these
hear
trees.
it.
I fear we're too late.
Unless that's a tall thingy. No.
Marcus, I arrived in time to see him die from his wounds.
Look at the trees.
And with my father, I didn't even get that.
Where was Assis when your father passed?
Watching. He became Sunhawk that day. But won't even speak of the event that made it possible. That all changes today. There he is. Redmaw.
Assis is holding his own.
Oh.
Was holding his own.
Now he's holding lots of bits and pieces of his own.
Well, we have our work cut out for us. All right, new plan.
It's a damn Thunderjaw! No!
Oh, into the air is bad. What's the underside of the Thunderjaw? Blaze canister on the back, which we need to have high ground. We're never going to get those. Headwind Mud Dude. They're freeze canister, so freeze explosion.
The armor is pretty good.
Armor's
Makes you feel
really
safer.
good.
Red more coming down.
Red more coming down indeed. Okay, so there's potential power cells for a shock underneath or freeze under the bit further up. Wait, what? Can't see the shock cannons, or frosty ones. Can't see anything. There it is. To me.
It's holding!
Man, this is...
You've taken the wind out of him. He's half done.
Oh.
We're doing it! He's nearly down! Just a little bit more! Got him!
Ooh. Yeah, I know the 953 damage. They must have been triple shots all hitting the heart. Do I get the trophy? I want the trophy. Oh, hang on, Talana. Let me help you get in there. There you go.
By the sun, we did it.
I didn't use his disc launcher. Was his disc launcher available to use? I popped it off. Oh, you were shooting bombs into his heart? We're using the Lodge explosive sling.
These for the trail.
I never really got into the slings. It just wasn't... I think I probably would have done better with them. The couple times I have used them, they seem to just work well. I don't know. But I just... yeah, just not really my thing. Where's asses? Oh, there was it. Look, look. Dirty Redmore dropping it up here. He like flicked it way out so we couldn't use it. Unless that's the missing one, because when we showed up he only had one. Hey Talana, first try.
Oh, they're beautiful. We make a great team.
And now, you're the Sunhawk.
About that.
Yeah, I got the kill. We're just gonna go take the hat off him. Hey, Pancake.
Talana, he's still alive.
Out of the way, Nora. Filth.
Slap him.
You're done. The Lodge is finally free of your influence.
I kept it alive. In dark times.
No, you buried it. Along with my father's memory.
I should have let you fight Redmore first. To soften him up.
We would have beaten him. Jerk.
Yeah.
Here lies the Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge. It's almost a shame.
After all that, you're gonna weep for him.
Oh no. I just wish I could have seen his face when I succeeded him.
Okay then.
Meet me back at the Hunter's Lodge, if you have the time. I have a feeling the new Sunhawk wants to welcome you.
Still say we should be the Sunhawk. Hang on. I got some
Heavy. It's
got some
hard
business
too.
to take care of. Totes worth it. It's dead, Jim. Oh, what's going on here?
Sitting on his hands, but he got the prince out with help from his spies.
Prince Eden has
Surely that's not for asses.
Take a look at these wares.
Hawk Bradavin Khan Padish, cherished brother, and Sunhawk Talavad Khan Padish,
All deserves
beloved
is at the
father.
tip of a spear.
Let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters, all people to follow.
Ooh. New record of Redmore. I guess that's there because we killed it. Loot.
Look, a memorial to my father and brother, and all the men who died in the Sun Ring. You made this possible, Aloy. Thank you.
Oh, hunted Redmore with Talana.
So, what's it like to be Sunhawk?
It feels like sunrise after a long night. I'm in your debt. You'll always have a special home here, if you want it.
What happens now, in the lodge?
As Sunhawk, I've made sure we invite prospective members based on ability and drive, regardless of Karja blood. This lodge will be a stale bastion of the old regime no longer.
What was that prayer you were saying when I first came in? I didn't hear all of it.
O great sun, make treaty with the moon to give our fallen quiet rest. Furnish them with the armor of your brazen heat. Give them shafts of sunlight for spears. Illuminate the path to the skies for each one of them. Hawk Gravid Khan Morza, Hawk Sarav Khan Pir, Hawk Usalin Karn Jagir, Hawk Kulasiv Khan Savali, Hawk Bradavin Khan Padish, cherished brother, and Sunhawk Talavad Khan Padish, beloved father. Let their memory and sacrifice be a beacon for all hunters, all people to follow.
Hope that means now we're not her thrush anymore, right?
Well,
You get to be an actual
congratulations,
hawk?
Talana. I should get going.
Thank you, Aloy, despite the Nora. May you always take your prey.
Yeah.
I have been accepting trophies all day. How are you?
Oh, you know, another day, another parade of machines to defeat.
Trade ya. I look forward to hearing tales of your next adventures.
Awesome. Cool. No errands. One side mission. Into the frozen wilds. Let's get it. It's been a great ride.
Gonna come in handy.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know.
Or
huh?
Master Khan.
So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
Thank you so much for the 15
It's not the past that concerns me,
months.
Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy.
$15 months. Man, time flies, hey. How you doing, dude? Hopefully not too many meetings today. Those pesky workers won't interrupt your Twitch viewing.
This one's a new predator. Can see the heat coming off it.
Demonic Scorcher. Body weak to freeze. Got a blaze canister. Weak to fire. There's a power generator weak to all, but strength is tear. Mine launcher weak to all. So I want to get a nice fire shot on the back then, maybe. You wouldn't have been lost as to what was going on. Or had you not picked up Monster Train yet? You're just checking out some streams first.
Red light means trouble.
I don't want to silent strike it. There's no way I'm killing it with a silent strike. Never played a game, but you hung out for ages watching that.
This is where it ends.
Oh, I didn't hit the thing. Yeah, but what made you find the channel if you'd never, like, you came through with Monster Train? What's the origin story? You can't see me.
Back to your business. Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Oh, you're channel surfing for games and Monster Train was high up the list then. Yeah, okay. Where's the boom?
Uh-oh, spotted.
What are our weaknesses? I'm in trouble now. Blaze canisters are both gone. Power generator and the mine launcher. Mine launcher's weak to all, so we could probably tear that. Body's weak to freeze though. Okay. Body's weak to freeze.
I'm out. Oh no, wires.
Dude. I'm out of stuff. Like, no wire. I'd bought like 300 wire just a little while ago. Turns out when you like chew through them, yeah, 10 a pack, they go pretty quickly. I'm gonna need some more wire. Yeah, he seemed real angry. Definitely.
No room.
It's the blast trap. Maybe I should be using more blast traps. That was way more fun than walking around the footpath. Hopefully that dude was just like unnecessarily extra strong compared to everything else just to gatekeep you from coming here early.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
It is very cool up here.
Chill almost feels like sunburn.
Ha! You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
They're being mean. Although she is sort of holding her arms, shivering a little bit.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Why?
This is Song's Edge, biggest settlement in the cut.
Whoa.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
The smoke from the mountain is worse today. A bad omen for the ritual.
What a view.
How are we to trust the chieftain after so many died under his command? Our shaman has abandoned us. Our chieftain has led our best to their deaths. Where should we find hope now?
These blue light tube things are so cool.
I do not think that our hunter's blood is on Aratek's hands. He led them to a great challenge. That is all. would return to us, they say. And yet here we are, waiting.
Must be
Ooh.
something big going on.
To go back to the mountain.
Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
The smoke from the mountain is worse today. A bad omen for the ritual.
Something's exploded, right?
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead, but not today.
Why?
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Glint Hawks? Yeah.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies. Our prey.
A daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Oreya, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Oreya vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her. But no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
I think that's kind of the same on any game, though. Yeah, it is. You hear story, you do fight mechanic, rinse and repeat.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious.
Hey,
cables
first
in
name,
his
surname.
skin, like a shaman.
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered, like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Araya's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty
A lot of good
look.
games can keep throwing new things
So
at
if you
you.
want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
You'd have to give me some titles because I can't think of any. I don't play that many games though.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
Yeah. A land cold enough to crack teeth. Filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
XCOM. Oh, it's the same gameplay loop every time, right? You go out, you kill the bad guys, you come back in, you learn something. Go out, kill the bad guys, come back in, learn something. Assassin's Creed games, yeah, I played a few of the old ones. I'd say that's on par with this. Go out, do loop, come back. Maybe you just enjoyed those more, so you didn't think of it as repetitive.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim.
New stuff unlocked
Then
as you played.
He goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
I mean, new stuff unlocked about this as well. We got a bow, then we got a tripwire thing, and then we got the ability to control monsters. And then we could ride monsters with that. And then there were cauldrons, or there were the hunter's trials. And the bandit camps.
What are these Wericks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Wericks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Wericks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
Who's we?
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
All right.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Aurea or Thunder's Drum. Might be worth a shot.
We're fortunate that Aurea favors
About that free advice, Bergrand.
For you, I'll give it twice. But next time, I'll start charging.
See you around, Bergrand.
Hope so. I like return customers.
The life has left the tall neck at the frost figures,
All right, let's grab you.
Deep din, silenced by rising waters. Shamans from all over travel.
Yeah, we already fought off the first of the first new machines. It was painful. But I think one, because they're tougher, but two, also because
You seem sad,
I think it was
stranger.
gating the DLC.
I heard you mention a flood.
Yes, a sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Aloy, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it.
Global warming.
There was no
melted
rain,
the snow caps.
not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
Broken dam?
No.
Maybe, but with no rain, it means there's no water in the dam, right? Or it would run out.
Faithless hunters see the blue light as a symbol, something poetic but unreal.
We'll find out. I need merchant.
Before the bandits came, Stone Yield had a certain wild beauty to it.
We remember, Vanukai, when the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small. It was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe.
Let's just
who
sit down and
delighted
listen.
in sucking the marrow from our broken bones. Everywhere Banukai.
Oh, look at these. We need blue gleams. I need to sell some of my modifications. They're so dated. I should probably upgrade some of the ones I've got first. Hang on. Modify my weapons. What's got the... I want another damage on that. I should probably use that more. They're all... Okay, that's a 39 damage. 45 damage and tear. That's fine. Are the Banuk weapons better than Hunter's Lodge weapons? It's a good thing. Let's have a look. So we have our Lodge Warbow, which is which I haven't put any modifications on. So I've been using it unmodified. Panz the idiot. Never mind. I think I had modifiers on the little warbow. I did. I got this one. I didn't put any on there. The Lodge Warbow, 50 handley, 15, 15, 30.
The young hunters will learn.
Does it not have a warbow? I have to check a different one. Hang on. Oh, that's basically warbow. 15, 25, 25, 40. Yes. So it is a base. They've all got 10 points base stronger on that one. That's the distance one. 70, 25, 0, 50, 0, 30. I don't know how I compare that to the other one. It's probably 10 strong as well. 70, 25, 50, 35, 30. Yeah, I don't think I can compare because I don't have a base model. Oh, there's one. Well, that's the one we compared, so that was 10 more, but the other one's... Interesting, yeah, find some blue gleam.
That's sound to sleep to, not live to.
Meridian is a place where your every need...
What about resources? I need tons of wire. Oh, I need to sell stuff. Hang on. If I need these hearts for anything. Do you think I'm going to need hearts and stuff? I mean, I've got a lot of stuff here we could sell. Sell the full stacks if I've got doubles. I have a lot of Thunderjaw lens. Or Behemoth. Oh, we're rich. Wow. Go through so much wire. Maybe I wouldn't go through so much wire if I had more more damage on my warbow. Freeze or shock? We just one of each. We'll call corruption. We go like a big freeze, a big shock, and a handling. It's just so nothing. Like most of the time the freeze and shock is not for the effect, it's for just so it hits the canister and then explodes. I don't have, well, I mean, I've got these ones, but so you get shock and tear, but it doesn't really matter. We're not, I mean, the corruption's got a fair bit of other stuff. That one does, that's huge. So it's probably better just going handling then. I don't know. Okay, Senshi, how you doing? There you go.
No wonder the cards are
She
so
saw it behind
delicate.
the world. Great calming.
So, machines in the south.
Oh, wrong way, Aloy. Actually, I probably should speak to all of them first to see what they've got.
The Banuk of songs.
How long until the demon births the perfect machine? One will have no
Oh, what do you
chance
got
of
here?
fighting.
Tough, but I'm used
When
to it.
Sakuli's finished.
Okay, so she's got all the old stuff.
You'll be able to see
Right,
her
makes sense, she's
painting
Kaja.
from anywhere in Song's Edge.
Yep. Oh, we found it a long time ago, we just didn't have a power cell.
Drum.
I saw the...
I don't see what's wrong with the traditional paintings. Sakuri overcomplicates things.
Banukai did not scream, though she was in agony. Banukai.
Left untouched.
Just a week ago, I saw a Karja sightseeing expedition staring slack-jawed at the frozen tallneck.
Ooh.
Welcome. These lands belong to all who are able to survive them.
Yeah, nothing is.
Claim any hunter arrogant enough to go in and
Nah, it's less than that. It's like 125. And normally it blocks 500. You're a long way up, dude.
Quite a view you've got up here.
It's a useful perspective. How fleeting we are when the world is so wide. From up here, you can see how the light paints across the land. Ever changing. That's a lesson. All our marks will pass.
That outlook sounds a little depressing for a painter.
Haven't met many artists, have you? Song's Edge needs new stories. I scrubbed its past off this rock to start anew, but a new start needs new colors. Fresh pigments, like none have seen.
Have you always been a painter?
I've always painted. But I wasn't a painter until I was driven out of Banur. Up there, the markings are eternal. They paint over the same lines, the same colors, over and over. As a child, I learned from copying them. As I grew, my heart sank at the familiarity. All of us Banuk might as well be trapped in glacier ice. We have the look of life, but never really moving.
Oh, she's got lots of pigments to get. We want to get those, then, I think. Oh man, I need scrap. Goat skin, badger bones, and a bunch of shards. Hey Valkyrie, how you doing? I definitely want those. But we're broke and we don't have the new animal skins. So we're going to need 10 badger bones, 5 goat bones, 5 goat skins. 10 badger bones, 5 goat bones, 5 goat skin. 6,500 shards.
These pigments you want. Where should I look for them?
Salts gather at the edges of geysers and hot pools. Crystals cling to the rocks and cliffs.
I'm good, thank you.
The Banuk rock paintings are impressive, but,
You want to know what they mean. That's not the right question, but I'll answer anyway. Some are a call to the machines. The sacred shapes you see on metal casings, or on a cauldron door.
Do the machines listen to the call?
I don't know. Others, like mine, are a call to the tribe. You could say inspiration or prophecy. And sometimes even men listen, if the painting is loud enough.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Seek out the vibrant ones. A spring of sudden color among snow or rock or metal. That's its own reward, but I'd reward you as well.
Everything's expensive.
Welcome to the cut, stranger.
Warmth is rare. May you find it.
Aloy, you're gonna die if I grab the... Okay, apparently that's not a grab rope. Thanks, power armor.
We remember, Banukai, when the old ones were fresh in their graves, and our numbers were still small.
Oh, I'm glad my father isn't around.
So clever.
It would torment him to see his
Why
legacy
can't she just
drowned.
answer a question about her painting directly?
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
There are other were-acts in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
Aurea knows about this Daemon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
Okay.
This Damon you talked about.
He's a friendly
If you are
fella.
hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Warwick come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well,
Okay,
I
then.
guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
May you survive and prevail.
Thank you.
Peaceful machines in a grove south of the cut? Probably nonsense. But it makes for a nice story. Some say Sakuli's painting still forged, but I don't believe it myself. I don't remember much.
Yeah, let's go get it.
I've hunted for many years.
We have another quest as well, right? Okay. Goat and badges, wasn't it?
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this Damon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north. Quick way down.
I might have, please tell me I don't have to use the good arrows. I've got the new bow already? No?
Outlander, wait a moment.
Greetings.
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear, I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
What else can you tell me, Kamut?
Remember what I said, but tell no one.
Okay. Now where'd that goat go? Oh.
These will keep.
Hey, one.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
They're keeping together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet we'll see a stray.
All right, I'll keep watch tonight.
What else was it? It was Badger. Now I'm freaking out we're going to come up against one of those other machines. But I'm pretty sure it feels like that machine was gatekeeping. Oh, that's the tall neck. I think. Machines there to scare off loyal players. Yeah, that's what gatekeeping is. That's what I figured. Because you go up that way earlier in the regular story, you don't want to accidentally keep pushing through.
They're built to last.
Where is it?
But to be honest, it feels
Outlanders. Karja Outlanders.
Praise the sun! Spies have released Prince Edamin from Sunfall.
I can't stop thinking about my sister in Sunfall. Sun willing, she's safe. I hope this ceasefire lasts. I've no stomach for killing other soldiers. Safe to relax here, but head into the highlands in a machine.
Alright, Mr. Goat, where are you? Goats and
Brogan
badgers.
said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Glinthawks. Oh, do we have a quest for the thing? Oh, we did. I already checked it. Oh no, that's that one. I didn't check this one. That's way up there. Yep. wonder what that is. Undiscovered.
That must be Naltuk looking out at that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal.
I saw that goat.
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. But what can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses.
Am I going for all achievements?
Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
No.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do.
Hey, Lonesome Wanderer.
These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me, too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
It's gone really well, man. How about you?
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Alright, control tower. Repairs and provides shock resistance to hostile machines, stuns overridden machines. Destroy to remove. Destroy to remove. Can I override towers? Well, I don't know. I don't think we can override any of these yet. We don't have the cauldron from up here.